What are the chances a fresher would get a job in today's market, like right now?
Those who are like applying from India, those who are not physically present in Germany, for them it is really difficult. I face difficulty in my day-to-day life not knowing the language that well. You could understand that okay, they are looking for those people who understand German.
Do you think that the opportunity card is good for a person, let's say, who is working for 5 to 6 years? Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'll be speaking with another expat here in Germany. She's a software engineer by profession. She lives in Munich and she's also a Bengali. I recently had a conversation with her over Instagram, and both of us, we thought that it would be a great idea if we can have a small discussion about our both of our lives in Germany. What are the goods, what are the bads, sharing her experience, sharing my experience. So all of this will be very, very valuable for newcomers, I believe. So you will get to know a lot, not just from me, from her as well. So let's start the video. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm also doing good. So this video is basically nothing but an introduction, and like we'll discuss the pros and cons about Germany, and like what people who are coming new to this country, what they should expect and what they should be aware of. That's it. So like, can you give a very short introduction about like your profile, your education, and then when you came to Germany, and let's just like a brief introduction about yourself.
Okay, so yeah, hello everyone. My name is Koel Mukherjee, and I came here in Germany after marriage in the year 2021. So before that, I worked in India for 5 years as a full stack developer, and I did my BTech and MTech from there. So I did my masters from BITS Pilani, and after that, I worked in various sectors, various companies in India. Like I worked in four different companies like Mastercard, Capita, Bank of New York, Mellon. So these kind of companies I worked before, and then I moved to Germany. When I came here, I didn't come with a job, and after I came here, I looked for a job and then started working here.
Okay, that's quite impressive. So, just out of curiosity, I'm also a full stack developer. So, what are the technical like programming languages that you worked on when you were in India and right now?
I started as a front end developer
Okay.
back in India. So I was working in Angular, and then I also worked in other text like frameworks like Vue and React. And then I also moved a bit to the backend side, but mostly in a Node environment. So right now, the company where I'm also working, we have the backend in Node. So my pure area, or I would say my domain of expertise is Node.js and anything related to JavaScript and TypeScript.
JavaScript. Okay, yeah, that's quite good actually, because I think last time I saw on Stack Overflow, JavaScript is like top one of the top two languages being used right now worldwide. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. Actually, I also worked as a front end developer partly during my career, and most of it was JavaScript. I did not work on Angular. I worked on React.js. So but the backend part was not Node.js. I primarily worked on Java. So it's actually good to discuss these things with someone who is in the same field. I was just telling my audience during the introduction of this video that the person who is coming to my video today, to the call today, is also a software engineer. So it really helps the people, because I'm sure you are also. So for the record, for the audience of this video, she's also a content creator and she's also on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm sure you also receive these kind of messages from people who want to come to Germany. There are many people who are in the software industry and they especially with the introduction of the opportunity card, many people are trying to move to Germany, especially software engineers, obviously, because that's the area of shortage of skills in Germany. So just want to get your perspective on this. Do you think that the opportunity card is good for a person, let's say, who is working for 5 to 6 years in Germany? At the moment, he is 6 years experienced, he or she. Should that person come to Germany leaving his or her job, and then is it like a risk, or is it like worth it to come here and try for a job?
Um, uh, Seeing the current situation, it's actually a bit difficult to say because when I came in 2021, honestly, I did not face much difficulty in finding a job. Like, to be very precise, like I came here in the end of April, and I started looking for job in mid of May, like after taking 15 days of gap. And in June, I started working. So within a month, I found a job, I did all the formalities, and I was also working. So, but that was again the situation, I would say 3, 4 years back. But now, if you open LinkedIn, also, you do not see so many opportunities, right?
Exactly.
So it's a bit difficult considering this situation. But if I do not consider this situation that there is job crisis now or people are losing their job now, so otherwise I would say it is not a difficult thing getting a job, because honestly there is labor shortage here, and people are looking for talented engineers who can work here, contribute here. So it's definitely a thing worth giving it a try. But again, if you have a well settled job in India, you are earning huge amount of money, and and especially if both the partners are working, and if both of them are not in software industry, then coming here might be a bit risky, because if one person gets a job and the other person does not,
Does not.
then it's not a nice thing, because the other person has to learn German and go through all these kind of language courses and then find a job, which is not that kind of a great experience. But yes, if you are like ready to take that risk, if you do not have any financial burden, then I would say it's definitely a worth giving a try.
That's actually a very valid answer. I mean, considering all the facts, do you think that this is also a very common question? Do you think that the learning or knowing the German language is important for software engineers and
I
also for non-software, non-techies? How much is the German language in terms of getting a job?
For a software engineer, I would say it's not a very I would say it is not I won't say I mean, it is not that important, because one thing I would like to share is that, like, when you are applying for jobs in LinkedIn, and if you see that the job description is written in German, then you could understand that okay, they are looking for those people who understand German, even if it's not explicitly mentioned in the description that okay, we need A1 German or B1 German. But if the description is in German, then you should not expect, or there are less chances that your application will get accepted, or
Right.
it will be proceeded further. But if you see your job description is in English, then there is very high chances that they are looking for those people who even do not know German, and your application will get accepted. But if you are in a non engineering position, then definitely it is expected that you know German, if not like a C1 level German, then at least B1
At
level, so
least
that you
B1 or
can
B2,
talk to
yeah.
your colleagues.
Right. And if we speak about freshers, what is the job? I mean, uh, like what are the chances a fresher would get a job in today's market? Like right now, if a fresher, maybe he or she is passing out in Germany, is graduating in Germany, or they are graduating in India, doesn't matter. If they are right now, they are trying to get a job as a fresher in Germany, what are the chances? I mean, obviously, it's not like you will know the exact answer. I mean, what are your views on this? Because this is also a common question. Many freshers, they want to know that what is the job opportunity rate, and what are the kind of salaries that they can expect. I personally tell them that like for freshers it is really really difficult. I'm sure for you as well, as you mentioned that within 2 or 3 months back in 2021 you managed to get a job, secure a job. But I still feel, this is my personal view, that I still feel that you had a like a very good resume, a very good background already in software engineering. You were experienced, and that played a very vital role. And even for salaries, that plays a vital role. So this is my view. I just want to know what you think about this.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, for as I completely agree with what you said. Even I think for freshers, those who are like applying from India, those who are not physically present in Germany, for them it is really difficult, because companies, they first try to find those resources who are in Germany or in Europe, and if they do not find any matching candidate, then they start looking for people in other countries.
Right.
So as a fresher, you definitely do not have that expertise that those companies might look for you outside Europe. So even in my case, when I was looking for a job, like I wanted to come with a job before moving to Germany, so I was looking for a lot of jobs, I was applying on LinkedIn, but none of my applications got noticed. One proceeded a bit further, but they were not ready to give my they were not ready to process my visa application.
Okay.
But the moment I was here, I already had a proper visa with which I can work. I immediately got a job. So that is also one reason why these German companies, they do not want to look for candidates outside Europe, that they do not want to take the responsibility of sponsoring someone's visa.
Correct. That is actually true. They don't want to get into the visa troubles and like securing the visa, the whole process. They don't want to get into that.
Right.
That is correct. So yeah, I think we had a really knowledgeable session. I don't want to push this video really well. I don't want to make it a big video. I just have 5 questions, very small questions for you. You can give very brief answers. It's not that you need to give a detailed answer. The first question is, when and why did you come to Germany? I think we already know that, but just a brief thing will do.
Mhm. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, I came here in April 2021. So I moved here after my marriage, because my husband was staying here for the last 6, 7 years.
Okay.
So I just joined him after my marriage.
Okay. And was that during COVID? Because I was also here during that time, and I think COVID was still not over, 2021.
Yes, yeah, it was during this second wave.
Yeah. So did you face any problems while like getting the visa appointment? And because I faced a lot of problems just get the visa appointment in Kolkata. So because during that time most of the embassies and consulates were closed down back like the second half of 2020.
Honestly, I did not face that difficulty, because I applied on the phase when the like first wave almost came to an end, and
Okay.
the second wave didn't start yet. So
Okay.
I had this appointment in December, and we were also expecting that maybe it would take 6 months for me to get my visa. But to my surprise, in 2 months I got the visa. So in
Okay.
Feb, my visa was already ready, and I had the visa in my hand. But since I was working there and I had to serve my notice period, so I came here in April.
Okay. Okay. Uh, is there one thing that you wish you had done differently? Like anything, coming before coming, after coming, anything related to Germany, related to staying here?
Uh, uh, if given a chance, maybe I would prefer moving to a country where, where we do not have this language constraint.
Language.
As I said, that I do not face any difficulty in my work, but somehow I face difficulty in my day to day life, not knowing the language that well. So maybe if given a chance, or if I would have known this before, I would have maybe moved to another country, maybe UK or somewhere else, where English is the main language.
Right. It's a it's a common problem for everybody. One thing you love about Germany?
I love about Germany, if I talk about the work perspective, then I definitely like the work life balance, which I would say is greatly missing, or a part is greatly missing. When I was like working in India, I used to feel that over here, weekends are weekends. So Friday, you shut your laptop and you're not expected to work or do anything on the weekends, and you're back with a fresh mind on Monday. And you can also take your guilt free holidays, that
Right.
you can use all your 30 holidays without being questioned that why are you taking your leaves.
And one thing that you not do not like so much about Germany.
I don't like the weather, especially the winter. It's really depressing.
Okay.
Like for us, like people who are coming from India who are used to this warm weather, initial years might be tough, and we all hear about this winter depression. So it also hit me hard initially in my first year, but now I am somehow coping to it, and it's somewhat better now.
Okay. One last question. What would be your suggestion, like any suggestion to the future candidates, like the aspiring candidates who want to come to Germany for anything, study, work, anything? You can give just one suggestion which you think would be like it could make a big difference for them.
I would say just know about this culture a bit more, and I hear a lot of people after coming here that they are like not finding friends, or maybe they are struggling in their day to day life with the language. So at least have that expectations in your mind, clearly said before, that what you should expect from here. But I would again suggest, like, if you do not have any kind of financial burden, and if you can take the risk, if you have that risk taking appetite, then definitely you should work not only in Germany, maybe in any other European country, and have a feel of it. It is definitely much different from working in India.
So yeah, what you mean to say is experiencing this change of work culture that everybody should try at least once. Yeah, even
Yes.
I feel the same way. I also tell the same thing that at least for once you should come and just give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think I am out of questions now. So it was really a good session and we had a very good time. And the video is like, it's complete now. I don't have anything more. So thank you for your time. And we'll definitely get back together again for some other video, definitely in the future. One interesting thing that you said is you came to Germany on a dependent visa, like initially. So that is again a very important topic. So definitely if I get a chance, I would definitely want to discuss more on that, because even I want to know about that, because my wife is also not here. So it will be beneficial for me as well as for others who are also going through the same path. So definitely that could be another topic, but maybe for some other time. So yeah, thank you for your time and
Thank
see
you
you
so
later.
much. It's great talking to you.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
So that was a brilliant session. This is like a very first of a kind. I'm planning to do the same thing with other influencers, other expats as well, who are here for a longer time, to get a very detailed idea about life in Germany and obviously to help you guys. So let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this and if this video was helpful to you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.